We just got done with a little hike here in Washington, D.C., which was not actually a place we were even supposed to end up. We have had quite the epic adventure over the past few days, and we're gonna get into that in a minute, but speaking of epic adventures, this video is sponsored by Epic Provision. Epic Provisions makes these little snack bars called meat bars. They are actually really delicious. These are probably my new favorite snack on the go. Me and Allie are always looking for ways to take food with us on the go, whether it be hiking, bike riding, fishing, camping, whatever we're doing, we want something that's gonna be portable, packed with flavor, and is gonna be nutritious.
Epic is a flavor-focused brand that creates delicious snack bars that are packed with protein and delicious ingredients that you know. They cater to all different types of dietary lifestyles. They're packed with nuts, seeds, spices, and real meats as well. They come in all different flavors. We have the bison bacon cranberry right now. There's also
amazing. It's amazing. They come in delicious flavors like chicken and sriracha, venison, sea salt and pepper, and then bison bacon cranberry, which is my favorite.
These Epic bars can be picked up easily by ordering them off of Amazon. They can be delivered right to your front door, and for the next month, they're actually offering you 20% off the bison and venison bars as well.
And for Amazon Prime members using Subscribe and Save, you can get an extra 15% off.
There's more information in the description below on how to pick up your own Epic bars. They're delicious and we absolutely love them. Thank you again to Epic Provisions for sponsoring today's video. Now,
so you guys are probably wondering how we got to Washington, D.C. That's where we are right now. Washington, D.C. was not in our travel itinerary at all. This video, or this adventure, is actually gonna start a few days ago when we were back in New York. We're gonna go ahead and dial you guys back to the very beginning.
It's been a few days since we talked to you last. We've been here in New York, having an amazing time with Allie's family.
But all good things must come to an end.
And I know the last time you guys saw us, we were loading into an airplane and flying all the way to New York, and it has only been a couple of days, but today, we're getting back into an airplane. We're returning to Ecuador.
To Frank.
I cannot wait to see Frank.
It's about 8 a.m. Packing up. Let's hit the road.
Let's do it.
You excited?
I'm nervous.
Yeah? Why?
My passport's about to expire and it wouldn't let me check in online because my passport's so close to expiring. So I'm really hoping they let me fly. Otherwise, see you later.
Yeah, this is a problem that we just barely discovered. Allie was like, hey, I think my passport expires in like 3 months. It's like, okay, no problem. I think when we're home for Christmas, we'll get it renewed. It takes a couple weeks. Shouldn't be a problem, but now we're trying to check in for the flight and it's not allowing her to check in. I don't know if they won't let you leave the country if your passport's gonna expire in 3 months or what the deal is, but hopefully we don't have any issues with that. We are coming back in about a month, so hopefully we'll be able to persuade them into letting us leave the country.
Ready all over again?
Hi, honey bun. I miss you already. Soon, my sweetheart. Thank you.
On to another plane ride without Frank.
All right, what's your guess? How much does it weigh?
49.9.
Yeah?
Wow.
The first one let me, right? I did the same response as you for driving out of Ecuador, so we don't know. So anyways, this one, is it because it's expired?
Yeah, so you have to have at least 6 months, so you cannot go with that. Is it April?
It needs to be May.
May?
All right. So my computer's telling me that Ecuador will not allow you into the country because your passport is not going to be valid past 6 months of the day that you enter. So today's November 10th, and it has to be valid all the way up until May 10th.
You cannot go with that.
Can I go to Ecuador?
with this passport. It's just because that's the requirement document. It's like saying that, I don't know, just comes up as document validity, right? So like, it just says that it has to be valid for a minimum of 6 months from the arrival date.
Okay.
Okay.
How do we get a expedited passport?
Don't know.
Yeah, call your parents.
Yeah, you call them right now.
Hey, Russell. We have a problem. We can't go to Ecuador until Allie renews her passport. Ecuador will not allow you to enter their country unless you have a passport that is valid for 6 months.
Okay, well, my hunch turned into a nightmare. Ecuador will not let me fly into their country with a passport that's expiring within 6 months. So even though we actually are not going to be in Ecuador for very much longer, and we even have plane tickets from Peru back to the States for Christmas, which is in just about 1 month from now, they won't let me go.
So basically, Allie needs to renew her passport, which can take like weeks. I think if you have like an emergency expedition of a passport, it's still like 48 or 72 hours. So now we need to reschedule our flights, get her a new passport. Frank and the van are in Ecuador. We just can't catch a break. At least the wedding went well. And we get to spend a little bit extra time with Allie's parents.
You thrilled?
Happy day. I am thrilled. I love hanging out with your parents. It's just, I really miss Frank. I hope that everything is okay. And this is just like a huge damper on our expedition.
It is kind of weird. We normally are so organized and everything goes so smoothly. We do so much research, and the past few days, everything has just been insane. With the drone was almost lost. We've had crazy van trouble with the tires, and just things have been falling apart. A couple people have commented that Mercury is in retrograde for the next couple days. Hopefully we're nearing the end of it, because if you believe in stuff like that, maybe that's what's causing all of these issues.
Either way, I think your dad just got here, so let's go get in the car and start working up plan B. I guess the biggest thing to remember is that this is travel. This is what happens when you travel, and traveling full time creates tons and tons of problems. No matter how much you plan for everything, you're always gonna run into issues. But also, this is excellent life experience because life happens.
Yeah, you gotta
And
roll with those punches.
Learning to roll with the punches is part of being, I don't know.
It's part of being human.
And well, learning to roll with the punches is just part of being an adult. And if you can't roll with the punches, then you're just not gonna enjoy life, so.
It's just one more unexpected adventure, you know?
Anybody that's drinking a coffee right now, just know I wish I had a coffee right now. Hopefully we're gonna go get some coffee. Enjoy your morning, and we are gonna get things started. You got your wish. We're gonna be here a little longer.
I guess this kind of stuff happens to you guys all the time.
Yeah, our life's a nightmare. Well, the plot thickens. Today is Sunday, so what we were anticipating is tomorrow, Monday morning, we are going to run into a renewal office. We're gonna get Allie a new passport, whip it out in 20 minutes. No, I think it like the fastest we could get it done is maybe like 48 hours or 72 hours. However, tomorrow, Monday, is Veterans Day, federal holiday.
Of course.
It wasn't gonna, it was, of course, it couldn't be that easy.
Of course.
So, looks like we are going to Washington, D.C.
Yay!
At least my mom is happy. We've taken a couple deep breaths. We've totally regrouped. We have a new game plan in place. So we have flights to fly now on Thursday. Today is Sunday. Tomorrow, Monday, is the holiday. We're hoping that Tuesday, Wednesday, we can get a new passport for me. We'll go to the office. We'll get it super expedited. In the meantime, my parents live in D.C. We're in New York right now. They are only here for the wedding. The rest of my family has already gone back to their homes. So today, instead of flying to Ecuador, we get to drive 6.5 hours from upstate New York to Washington, D.C.
The good thing about going to Washington, D.C. is that they have an expedited passport service there where we can go and make an appointment, go in, hopefully get a passport in 24 hours or maybe 48 hours at best, and then we get to fly out to Quito.
We fully realize how big of idiots we are. Hopefully you guys are able to learn from our mistakes.
If you didn't know this, if your passport expires in less than 6 months, don't try to use it. It basically expires 6 months before it expires. Just keep that in mind.
Played at the wedding.
Maybe you can square it.
Or mine.
This
Square? No. Okay, that's fine.
This is what it looks like when you fit 5 people and 5 days worth of 5 people's luggage into one small SUV on an unexpected 6-hour drive together. A lot of family time this weekend. A lot of family time. All right, Michael.
We done did it, and now we're gonna be packed like sardines on the way back to DC.
We'll see you in about 6 hours.
Well, there it is. Our awesome little futon bed for at least the next 4 or 5 days.
Don't sound so excited.
I'm excited to be here.
We made it back to my parents' house. We're here in DC. It was a crazy long drive. We all had backpacks and like stuff tucked in every space around us, so it was a little bit crunched, but we survived.
We didn't have a choice, but it was pretty uncomfortable for 6 hours where you can't move your legs. There's like a backpack in between your legs. But we made it.
And it's great to be back into the house that I grew up in, except my parents obviously were not prepared to host us, so instead of my old bedroom, we're down in the basement because my old bedroom has been converted into my mom's office, and they weren't ready.
We've been banished to the basement.
Yeah, it's weird.
So now we are probably gonna hit the sack. It's been a really long day with some letdowns, and this is pretty awesome. We do get to spend some extra time with Allie's family, so you can't complain, but I miss Frank.
Hopefully Frank will be okay. We'll get back to them very soon, Frank and the van.
Yeah.
And I think the main takeaway here is don't travel internationally if your passport is going to expire within 6 months from the day you're about to fly.
Or don't even try it, because they're not gonna let you.
Yeah, just always renew your passport well ahead of time.
It's a good lesson that we learned.
And
also,
I'd never heard that before, so.
Yeah, well, now that we've started telling people that this happened to us, we've had a couple people that are like, oh, that happened to my dad.
Yeah.
Oh, that happened to my uncle.
Yeah.
It's cool. Nobody tells you this, so. It's a good thing we found that out. Hopefully you guys learned a lesson here. Also, we're trying to look for, the brighter side in things, which is that we get to spend some time with Allie's parents.
Yeah.
We'll see Frank in a few days. Until then.
We're just rolling with the punches. We're taking it easy. We're having a good time. Thank you again to Epic Provisions for sponsoring today's video. We hope you guys enjoyed this kind of unexpected adventure.
Yeah. We know we did. We love you guys. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, like the video, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.